Hey guys, spring fever has 100% hit in my classroom and my students are getting a little stir crazy. They're ready for summer, and so I've been thinking of some ways to share with you guys, because I'm sure this is happening in your classrooms if it's happening in mine. I want to share with you guys some ways to kind of beat that spring fever and some new classroom management strategies for how you can increase participation and engagement in your students. All right, the first thing I want to share with you guys is the cue ball. I actually saw this on Shark Tank, and then I reached out to the company to see if I could try one out for my classroom and possibly share one with you guys. So just to tell you what this is, it's a throwable wireless microphone. So you can pop out this top part, and inside there is a little rechargeable microphone, and it's hooked up to a receiver, and you can hook it up to your speakers so you can talk into it. My speaker's not turned on right now, but you talk into it and it will project the student's voice over the speakers. So this has increased, this has increased the engagement in my classroom so much, because my students, no matter what the topic is, no matter if it's reading, math, whatever, they want to talk into the microphone. So they are willing to share their answers. They're willing to do whatever it takes to be able to get this passed to them. And the cool thing is, like I said, it is throwable. So it kind of feels like a dodgeball material. And the cool thing is, since it is protected by all of this, I don't know what this would be called, foam, I guess, I don't know. You can drop it and it's not gonna break it. So one thing my students were really worried about is getting in trouble if they didn't catch it, but that is not an issue because it's not going to break. We did have to set a couple ground rules for no overhand throws. You know, you can't chuck it at somebody, you can underhand toss it, and they need to stand up a lot of the times because it is a little bit heavier. It's not as light as a dodgeball because of all the stuff inside of it. This is one thing that has totally transformed my learning space. My kids want to share. My kids were not super excited to read out loud. This is changing the game. They all want to read, even my struggling readers. So that has been something that's been really cool for me to see. They all want to read, and that is A+ for me. The second thing I've been using is an idea that I saw from Caroline at Miss Cole's Kids on Instagram, and they're called Smelly Spots. Now, when you first hear this, it might sound a little strange, but I promise you it works and the kids are excited about it. So I don't know, it's just one of those things that is a little strange, but it's really motivating for the kids. So basically I just have a little jar of a ton of different smelling chapsticks. So I have like Butterfinger, Peeps, Skittles, all different kinds. And I will just choose one randomly. So like this one is Nestle Chunky. I've never heard of that before. It's supposed to be a candy bar. It smells like chocolate. And when my students are supposed to be doing independent work, I will just walk around and I will pick like 5 students at random who are working hard, and I will just put a little swipe of it on the back of their hand. That left some residue. But they can just smell it as they're working, and I don't know why they like this, but they do. Like, they will work hard, they will stay focused on their task so that they can get a swipe of chapstick. I don't know. It's just one of those things that just works, and these are really inexpensive. I got these on Amazon. Some of them I got at TJ Maxx in like the little girls section. They had like a pack of 6 for a couple bucks. So really inexpensive. I just keep them in a little jar, and then I'll just pick one at random. So this is super motivating. I don't know why, but it works. This has helped increase my productivity with my students, which is something that is definitely a struggle in the springtime. Okay, the last thing I want to share with you guys is something that has helped my kindness in my classroom. So it is a free bingo piece from Teach, Create, Motivate, and it looks like this. I'm gonna get out of the way so I can show it to you. It looks like this. They get to pick which prize they want. My class chose extra recess, and then just right next to it, I keep this little jar, and then as you can see, there's some sticky notes in it. Students get to write down on a sticky note if they see someone being kind. And then at the end of the day, I will pick a couple random ones. I'll read them out loud, and then the students will get to cheer for each other and come out and pick one of the bingo pieces that are in the bottom. And stick it on the bingo sheet. Once they get 5 in a row anyway, then they get the prize. And this has just helped so much for them to point out the kindness in each other, and then also to hopefully be motivated to be a little bit more kind, and it's helping my classroom community in beautiful ways. So this is a freebie from Ashley Marquez at Teach, Create, Motivate. She also has other ones that are not just for kindness. You can do them for any classroom management strategy. And I just think it's really fun, and it's nice in the springtime especially to shake up what you've been doing so that the kids are excited about it and want to do whatever the management strategy is that you're trying to get them to do. So thank you, Ashley, for this freebie. This has been an awesome, awesome addition to our classroom. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you guys are beating the spring fever better than I am, at least. If you guys have any other helpful tools that you guys have been using, please leave them down below so we can all learn from each other. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.